So we're going to talk about gear to start off with. Gear is really important because things can go wrong if you don't have the correct gear, and it can make or break making the end and the finish line. So we'll start off with runners. There's a really big difference in road runners and trail runners. As you can see here, this is the trail runner and this is a road runner. For Forrest trail run, it is a real technical run and it can get super slippery in June. You can get lots of rain. It does get really moist down there anyway in the morning, so it can be really slippery. So I can't stress how important it is that you do have a trail runner for this event. I know that Happy Runner in Torquay is doing a 10% discount for those who have entered on Brooks Trail Runners. So if you haven't got a pair, I'd get yourself down there, and they do have packs and everything else that you need as well. As you can see, this has got a lot of tread on it. They also have a little bit more support. So a little bit more support in the ankle, and they have a little bit more support through here. So it does allow for that little bit of ankle rolling on the trails, which you can get a lot of at the Forest Trail Run. Other little things that you can use, being cold, you can grab some arm warmers. These are great because you can pop them on, and then if you do get too warm, you can actually just roll them down and just keep running with them on. So they're really handy. If it was a really wet day and super cold, you might want to find yourself just a really light spray jacket as such. That's really handy. And then it's up to you. The Forest Run does have aid stations, so there is hydration along the way. But for me personally, I prefer to run with a pack, especially if you're doing the 21 kilometre. Probably not so much for the 10 kilometre race, but for the 21 kilometre. So this is a great pack. It fits really well. It's a proper running pack, so it doesn't move, which is fantastic. And then just grab yourself a bladder. Most of them come with a bladder, and you can pop that in. You don't need to fill it up, otherwise you're just giving yourself more weight. So just fill up how much you think you're going to need, remembering that there is also aid stations out on the course. So these are great packs. Any of that gear you can buy at Happy Runner. So get yourself down there if you haven't got any of it. But the most important thing is that you practice using this stuff before the event, because if you get chafing or it rubs or something like that during the race, it can make for a really unhappy day. So there's a few tips for some gear to use. Hope that helps.